welcome back, with that being said, to another episode of the LFG podcast. And as you can see, we're all geared up except for Cody, because for some reason, this motherfucker never has nothing. Never has anything. He doesn't have the straw hat.
Hey, go get a straw hat, Cody.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, go get a jersey, Cody. No jersey.
Why am I being attacked right now?
You just attacked me.
I didn't attack you.
That was a straight attack. Like, I'm talking
Do you not
like
see what you're wearing?
Avengers level threat attack. What?
I mean, at least you know that I'm actually a threat.
Hey, we all got different sides of the ball too. Well, different positions, not sides of the ball. Positions. He got the quarterback. He got the receiver. I got the cornerback.
So what do I get?
You got
dumbass.
I'm
gonna get a Kenneth Walker jersey.
You get Nickelback. Oh, what?
You can get a Pete Carroll.
Go ahead and get that jersey and watch it last. It's less than this guy.
Dang.
Well,
but yes,
like Jess said, we got another football episode, or not another, our first football episode, week 2, coming at you this week.
This is the. Are we doing it? Is this it?
What do you mean?
Oh, that was part of the. We already started? I thought we were just talking shit. My bad.
No, this is up and running. This is live. This is how we do it. Cody gets picked on all the time, man. He knows it. It's because
I have the best team out of the bunch.
He used to do better. Hey, all our teams lost last week except for this man, and we thought he was gonna lose. I mean, he lost.
Should have lost.
He lost, but he won. So we'll see.
Really, Josh Allen just sold is what happened.
So let's get into our first topic of our special football episode here. Our teams after week 1. Like I just mentioned, all of us lost except for Jet. So Jet, go ahead and start us off. What happened with your team this week?
So yeah, it was a long off season. Looking for a quarterback, eventually trading for a quarterback, and inevitably having that quarterback go down after 4 plays of action. Sucked. Felt like I got a gut punch immediately, just as soon as it happened. Like, because he got hurt, he stood up, and then he sat back down. And if you're living under a rock, I'm obviously talking about Aaron Rodgers. And yeah, it sucked. And from that point on, Zach Wilson came into the game, and I knew that Zach had improved just from watching him on Hard Knocks and the progressions that he made from just scanning the field and having a better understanding of the position. But I knew, he's still not ready. Like, he's still making mistakes. But it's just next man up. That's just kind of how football is. It's, it's the war of health. And so from that point on, I was just like, well, it's the Bills. Like, this is a really good team. And I thought, I didn't think we would get blown out, because I still, I had a belief in our defense and that they were a top unit. And that my belief was being carried on throughout the game. And it just came down to a crazy ass punt return to seal the game and knock off the Buffalo Bills, who a lot of people have as a playoff team, a contender. And so it's week 1, week 1 is always a crazy week to predict, and you never really know what's going to happen, how teams are going to look. But like, as you guys said, we were the only one to win, and it's kind of crazy because we didn't have our quarterback, but it was as bad as that felt, it was still good to get a W at the end of the day. So
Gibson, fan favorite from Hard Knocks, him and his boy Browning, I think it was. Those guys were fun to watch.
Brownlee, yeah.
Or they became best friends. So that was pretty cool to see, and he returned it. You see the missed no call on the kick return, on the punt return?
Yeah, but I see that, and the thing about that is, like, yes, like, I'm not biased. I'm not gonna say it wasn't like a no call, because it was, but at least from my perspective, there was a lot of no calls throughout that game. So like, it was kind of being called that way. So like, I can't, like, if I'm a Bills fan, that sucks. Like, I'm pissed. But well, what can you do? It's football.
You think you guys still win? You think Zach Wilson's because either way that was going to be a good return. I think at the spot of the foul that would have been like in the 40 on your side of the ball. I think around there more or less. You think he would have been able to drive?
I mean, I think we have a good chance. Just from Zach doing that drive at the end of the game to get that touchdown. I think the chance is there. It just would have been tougher because you get backed up, but we were doing a good job on Josh Allen the whole game. So
yeah, well, like we said, only person on the panel to win today or last week, I should say. I'll go next. The Broncos, like I mentioned on our predictions for the season, how we felt going into the season. I didn't feel too well because we lost 2 wide receivers. Judy didn't come back in time. I think he's coming back next week. But no, we lost, and I think it was by a point, if I remember correctly. We lost by a point to the Raiders, divisional game. Russell Wilson actually looked pretty good. I mean, that surprised me. He threw to a lot of different receivers. I think it was like 12 different receivers. He had like a 10 completions in a row at one point. So he was looking solid. Our defense, surprisingly, was a little shaky. They had some no stops. They couldn't get no stops or anything like that, but still early on, so we'll see how that goes. Divisional game, but we were at Mile High, and it's tough to lose a Mile High. But it was good. I think it was cool. We actually looked a lot better than we did last season. I like the ballsy Sean Payton to start off the game onside kick. Like, oh, that was pretty cool. Like, caught me off guard, and that was good. He was like, "Hey, I'm back." Onside kick, Sean Payton onside kick. So that was pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for the season. We think we look a little better. So we'll see. We'll see. If I had to guess, I think we're gonna go 8-8. Is it still 8-8? Yeah, it's 8-8. So we'll see. We shall see. I'm excited though. Jan, how'd your team do?
Well, we lost the Jaguars, but I'm happy as hell, man. Anthony Richardson looked good. He did get baited a little bit into an interception late in the game. It was a key interception, but throughout the game, our defense was playing really good, which over the years we've been, I'd say, average to above average defense. It's just always the same thing that we haven't been able to keep up with the points. We had opportunities. We could have scored a few times. We went forward on 4th down a lot. We did not get them. But I mean, that'll come in time. So I mean, we just didn't score enough points. I mean, when you lose, you don't score enough points. But we had opportunities to score points, and we didn't. And then eventually, the Jaguars did what the Jaguars, are supposed to do this season. With Calvin Ridley out there. I mean, Christian Kirk didn't even really do anything. It was him and Zay Jones. Zay Jones was dotting us up. out there in the field. Him and Trevor Lawrence. But I'm happy. Richardson looked good. I got a little scared at the end. Thought he got hurt. I thought he got hit in the head, but it wasn't. He just had a bruised knee. So, I mean, he said he's good to go. Said he's ready. He looked good. He doesn't look afraid. He's not doing the RG3 thing and trying to run and like get extra, like he's going out of bounds. He's doing what he has to, man, and just playing smart. It's gonna take some time this season. Like I said before, it's all about learning for him. We're in transition, and it starts with him, my boy, AR5.
I think he was the best out of the rookie quarterbacks, to be honest.
I think, yeah. Actually, yeah. I thought Bryce, I think he started his day okay, but then kind of tailed off at the end. And man, CJ Stroud, I don't know, that was rough. That dude had a reception before the completion, you know what I mean, or something like that. Like that was crazy. He had like 1 yard receiving and no yards throwing for a little bit there. But we play them this week, Battle of the Rooks, and I'm confident the Colts are going to come out on top over our sons, the Texans.
Damn.
Dang, signing them.
Well, there you go. He gave his little week 2 schedule prediction right there. Codes, what about your team?
Where do I start, man? Going into the season, I felt like our team was I want to say solid to the point where I felt like we could easily, not easily, but almost guaranteed make it to the playoffs to an extent. And, we picked up a rookie receiver, JSN, and we picked up a cornerback. And you would think it would make our defense better, our offense obviously better. And going into that first game, man, that we felt we were playing good in the first quarter, right? Gino was throwing fine, it wasn't bad. Our offense was moving, we scored, but I don't know what it was. Well, we know what it was. It was the defense. Our defense was bad, man. We're talking about the Rams here, man. They don't have their number one receiver, a top 5 receiver if he's healthy, and they still went out there and just obliterated us, bro. I can't explain it, man. All I can really say is we got to step it up on defense because I know our offense isn't just keeping up with points, but when you're letting them get 30 points, what else can you do? So I mean, I don't know. It's not looking good. As far as after this game, I mean, we're playing the Lions. They don't have a good defense, but it's, in the previous years against the Lions, we do have shootouts. So I'm hopeful that we have a chance of winning. But if our defense is letting them score every drive, it's not going to be good. But I don't know.
Who do you guys play next week? Do you know?
The Lions.
What do you think? What do you have going into that game? Because the Lions, that's a great offense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I have us because the Lions' defense is bad, but our defense is looking probably worse right now. If not, they are worse as of week 1. So it could go either way, truly.
Lions are favored by 4.5. That's cool. That's crazy. There you go. As for mine, real quick, we play Commanders. We play the Commanders, who they won last week as well. We're favored by 3.5. So back in Mile High, we should win that one. I don't know. We'll see. Commanders got a solid team going. We're at Mile High again. We got week 1 under our belts, so I think we're getting Judy back. I think we're gonna win that one. Before we get to Jets though, because Jets that'll be a good one. Some notable games for next week. Bengals and Ravens. Can the Bengals get back on track? What do you guys think about that? Like, Joe Burrow had a horrendous week 1. That should be a good matchup. Rivalry in Cincinnati against Lamar.
I mean, Lamar didn't do a damn thing last week either. So,
I know.
So it's for both of them. It's
this shake back week.
Yeah, so that should be good.
Now in the NFL, I mean, I know it's only week 2, but there's so many competitive teams now. Like, you can't be. There's no more than slacking it off the first half of the season and coming on the end. You know what I mean? Like, especially in that division, especially in the AFC.
So I think that's a game to watch. There, Chiefs Jaguars. Jaguars actually looked really good. As we know, Chiefs lost, Jaguars won. That might end up being a good game. What do you guys think about that one?
Travis is playing, right?
Travis is indeed playing. Yes, that changes almost everything.
I don't think Tony's going to drop every single pass either. So
yeah, that was an anomaly, bro, because Mahomes was trying his best out there. These men kept dropping everything and giving them turnover. And yeah, that one interception that he threw wasn't even his fault. It was like a dot, perfectly interception. Yeah. So that was rough.
When you go from catching passes from Daniel Jones to catching passes from Mahomes, there's a big difference, man. The ball's coming fast.
Bro, it's actually there.
And then our last notable matchup, it actually leads us up into Jets team. Jets versus Cowboys. Before Rodgers got hurt, this was going to be like a great game to watch. So, what do you think about it now, Jet? What do you guys think about the Cowboys? We'll let Jet go first on this.
Big shit talking game for Jet.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. I will say before I get to the like kind of the negative part of it, Zach Wilson and 80% of it last year was Breece Hall before he got injured, but Zach Wilson was 5-1 as a starter before that point. And there was a point in time that we beat the Steelers last year, and that was before we really knew what the Steelers were. But going into, I don't think it's Heinz Field anymore, but I can't think of what it's called.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not Heinz Field.
It's called something else. But going into there and getting a win as such a young team that's not proven and just doesn't have a lot going for it is a tough thing to do and get a win, and he did that. So I don't have as big of a problem with Zach going into Dallas to play, but it's just a matter of him doing it and not thinking that he has to play hero ball, because he really does not have to play hero ball. Like, we have the defense. We have a staple of running backs. You really just have to be a game manager. Give what the defense is giving you, or take what the defense is giving you, I mean. And like I said, just manage the game. But it's this is going to be a little tougher because our kicker got hurt, I think, Thursday or Wednesday. He got hurt one of those, and so we had to sign somebody else. So I don't know how the hell that's going to be. And in a game like this, and we even saw it with Buffalo, like, we need those 3 points. Like, they gotta start stacking that. We need them bitches. But
I know about that. I know about that because we
you know
lost
what I'm saying?
by 1
Like,
point. We missed an extra point and we missed a field goal. We could have won, but it is what
no,
it is.
yeah,
But yeah.
them points start mattering.
Yeah.
And as far as the Cowboys, I think they have an offensive line injury. I think somebody in the with the corners and the safeties is hurt. So there's some vulnerability there, especially with our defensive line. Like, I mean, you saw it. Like, they get after it, and we got it. It's so deep. Like, there's literally like 6-7 guys that they just rotate across the defensive line, and someone gets tired and someone else new is in, and I'm talking like first round graded players. So it'll be interesting. I'm gonna take us just because the Cowboys haven't beat us in a decade. It's always fuck the Cowboys 100%. I don't give a damn. But I am, like I said, I'm not crazy. This is gonna be a tough ass game. It's in Dallas. It's in Jerry World. And I haven't come up with a score prediction yet, but I am taking us because fuck the Cowboys. And I don't live there no more, but we used to live in Texas, and we all know thousands of Cowboys fans. There's nothing against the Cowboys fans that I don't know, but I know too many of them, and it's fuck them. So.
Yeah, that'll be a game, man. They destroyed the Giants, man. They destroyed the Giants, so that should be a fun one to watch. Man, I wish Aaron didn't get hurt, bro, because I would have loved to have seen what Aaron could have done with his Jets team. I think everybody would have loved to see that. So something to miss for sure. So there you go. You guys have our predictions for that. Let's get into our fantasy portion of the show here, and we are all in a fantasy league here together. How did you guys do? How was week 1 for fantasy for you guys?
Hold on, right. It's fantasy time, so let me bust out so everybody know what champ is around here.
And Jan was our fantasy champion from last season. He's got that's not our trophy, unfortunately. We hope to get to that level to where we can get a trophy and pass that around. But
Right.
Jan is a champion, I think. Last year in that other league too, right? Yeah,
Out of luck.
He won in our league. He won in the other league, and that's his trophy there. So, Jan, how did you do? How did week 1 go for you?
Well, for our league, man, I was the highest scoring team. In my other league, I was the second highest scoring team. So, I mean, as always, I draft like a champion. I'm basically like an NFL GM. To this point, I've been playing fantasy for so long. No, in our league, it's an 8-team league, so we all, to be honest, got some stacked teams. I think all of us here, except, Cody got the all-injury team this year. It sucks, but we all got stacked teams. I'm playing Jet this week. This dude's up 50-0, and he had Jefferson and Hawkinson, man, and he's up 50-0 on me right now. But
the Suns.
So I don't know. This week isn't looking. It's not starting too good, but I'm confident. Confident in my teams. I picked up Tua. Tua was just sitting out there on the damn waivers. I was like, man, I'll take the number 1 quarterback.
I could have had him, and I was gonna take him, and then I was like, no, I can't use him, but I was gonna take him for trade bait. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna play like that. That's fine. So I let him go, and I ended up getting somebody else. I forgot who I got. Ended up getting somebody else.
And then I dropped Deshaun Watson and picked up my boy Richardson. After what I saw, I'm confident now. I'm confident. That's a future.
A good first week too.
I mean, again, that was a shitty game. There's nothing to be impressed there, man.
Jet, Jan mentioned he already you got a 50-0 lead on him for this week. How did you do last week?
So what game was that? Oh, yeah, the Jets. So before the Jets game, I had a pretty sizable lead, and my stepdad is in our league, and that's who I was playing week 1, and he snatched up the Jets defense the round that I was going to take the Jets defense. So I was pretty pissed about that. And they ended up doing a number on Josh Allen and ended up scoring 20 points. So before that, I had a sizable lead. And then by that point, I only had a 5-point lead. So I did end up squeaking out the W. Jefferson doing Jefferson things. Bijan had a great week 1. And Trevor Lawrence. But yeah, man, that was close. That was closer than it should have been. But you take your W's where you can get them, and we're 1-0.
Yeah, man, I didn't even have Kelsey. I got Kelsey back this week.
Kelsey. Jan mentioned he was the highest scoring for our league this last week. I was right there by like 0.2 or something. I was like one catch away to take that highest scoring week 1 from him. I played Codes. Week 1. If I right, Codes, it was you. We played each other. Yeah, I played Codes week 1. I mean, like second highest 0.2. I think it was like 139, and I had 138. So it was a good week.
Oh, man.
Aaron Jones went off. I'm trying to bring up fantasy, and it's not working on my phone. So if you guys want to bring it up, had Aaron Jones go off for me. Patrick Mahomes actually had 19, and then compared to like Lamar and Joe and Josh, they really didn't have a good week. Patrick had a solid week, and he could have had a lot better if these wide receivers were working for him. He had Kelsey with him. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's our standings right there. So I had a good week. Week 2, I'm playing John, friend of ours here. And right now I am down by 9, but he's got his kicker who went off for 12 points. And he's got, I think it was Madison. Madison who went off for like 4 points. So he's down bad already. His flex is done already. So, and my defense, I had the Eagles defense, and they got me 9 points. So solid start. So we'll see how we go into week 2. Codes?
I'm about to vent. All right. So, obviously this isn't of importance to anything, but I'm gonna just state that the fantasy app said I drafted the best team. All right. With that being said, going into week 1, I'm gonna just go down the list. Lamar Jackson has 6 points. I'm not gonna sit here and just act like he's gonna have a great game every week. I'm okay with that. It happens. Eckler, 26, highest on the team. That's what you expect from a first round pick. Gets hurt. Okay, he gave me 26, right? You would think he still gave me 26, right? Oh my God, Ramondre Stevenson. First half donut and then ends with 14. I guess he shook back, I guess. Solid, right? RB2. This was so J-Mac has Mike Evans, I have Chris Godwin, so we were just letting that 1v1 go off. And then, Godwin, not Godwin, Evans won because he got the touchdown. So, I got 10 from Godwin. It was solid. Have Chris Olave, he gave me 19. He wasn't doing too much in the first half, and he shook back in the second half. So you could really see him having that potential of being consistent. So we're about to get into the tight ends, but before we get there, I had also drafted Cooper Kupp, who was hurt. He's out for 5 weeks. So that's 2 injuries. And also another person that got hurt in the game was J.K. Dobbins I had. And right before he got hurt, they scored 2 rushing touchdowns that could have went to him. But, didn't get...
That's not me.
So yeah, we're already on 3 injuries right now. And going to tight ends, my 4th injury, which is Mark Andrews, was hoping he could come in and, give me some more points with him in the combo with him and Lamar. Didn't work out. So I was stuck with Evan Ingram, who it was just a decent 9, it wasn't crazy. And, surprisingly, my kicker, I think was my 3rd highest points on my team, 12 points. Wow. Thank you very much, Tyler. And I had the 49ers defense, who did a solid 13. And yeah, it's just so many injuries, but there's nothing I can do with that. So, I mean, by then I was already I was cooked.
How much you lose by?
I lost by 15. Surprisingly,
That's actually pretty good, man. That's
yeah,
Yeah.
I have to blame your boy Lamar Jackson for that one.
literally. If Lamar played better, but
Yeah,
what can he
'cause,
do? His number one target is injured, and also on my team.
Nah, Zay. Nah, what's his name? Zay.
Yeah, Zay Flowers. I just picked him up off waivers. Yeah, I'm ready for
He
that.
killed it. He killed it. OBJ though.
Um,
I don't know why everybody thought this guy was just gonna turn that team around just because he
yeah,
showed up. Like,
I wasn't taking that risk.
but Zay is that dude is he looks good.
No,
Looks
yeah, for
really
sure.
good.
So going into week 2, I'm a little more confident because off of waiver pickups, I got Zay Flowers. I got where is it? I got Zay. Mark Andrews came back, and I got Cooper Kupp's the person that's stepping in for him. What's his name?
The Rook.
Puka Nakua. Did I pronounce that wrong?
I don't know. I just call him the Rook.
The Rook, man, he gave them solid points, and I'm hoping to get that for these next 4 weeks until Cup comes back. And I also picked up the Falcons' second running back that's splitting carries with Bijan Tyler. Yeah, that guy. And he's currently number 4 running back, even though he's splitting carries, which is crazy to me. So my second week looks better, but
that dude was great last year. And then that offense that's a run heavy offense. It's a very run heavy offense.
And my hopes were high. And then you realize I'm playing against Jason, and it's a decent team. I'm not gonna say it's not. This man, watching that Eagles game pissed me off, bro. How many times y'all know how many times they ran in that game?
Here we go,
bro. I mean, I kid 80%. You not, bro. I'm sitting here watching Jalen Hurts just 1 yard line, push him in, bro. I'm pissed, bro. Give it to the running back. Jalen Hurts had 25 for no reason, bro, and it really aggravates me because that was too many TDs he shouldn't have had. And to make it worse, he has Devontae Smith on his lineup. Oh my god, bro! Like
double dipping, you double dipping too. You can't be mad at him.
No, but and I get that
he's triple dipping.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Devontae is the second receiver on that team because AJ Brown was getting.
I'd say 1A and 1B, to be honest.
AJ was getting
they do different
targets.
Things. Yeah, and it happens. It happens a few times a year, and he cries like a little bitch. And so I hate AJ Brown. He cries like a little on the sideline. I'm not getting the ball. And then he caught like a touchdown like 5 plays later. Like, shut the hell up, crybaby boy. Like, he's mad because somebody else is eating. Like, it's like 1A, 1B. They're both.
But and that's the thing, and I get that. Like, he's being a crybaby, but they ran the ball 80% of the game. Like, that's ridiculous.
That's what they do, man. That's what they do.
But so yeah, like as far as week 2 looks, I could come back, but right now they got me losing by 30. So
you can't. Nah, don't worry about that, man. Like, you can't look at that. You can't look at that. You gotta. What happens on Sundays, bro? That's what matters. Like, and I know we had this little argument during the game on Sunday. You're mad at Jet over here. He's like, you got a chance, and you're all like, no, we got no damn chance. Yeah. Bro, you only lost by 15, man, and like Lamar Jackson played like doo doo, and J.K. Dobbins got hurt. Like, I don't know why you were. I was gonna say that, man. I don't know why you're so mad at Jet that day. Like, you're just taking out on him. He was just trying to give you some confidence in your bones, man. But you can't look at that score. Like, players play, and you never know. Lamar Jackson might be throwing 3 touchdowns this week and get 30-something points, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna be saying the same thing about you, like, oh, where'd Lamar Jackson get all this from? You know what I mean? He's not a thrower, so I mean, you always got a chance.
I get that too. That's why I say I feel better because of my waiver pickups, but I still feel like I'm pretty down bad in the first half of the season. But
and not even half. We're in week 2,
right? It's better to lose early, so you get those the waiver wire. You get first on the waiver wire, but like I said, just left Tua number 1 quarterback, man. Like, can't be making those mistakes, bro. You gotta scoop him up. Scoop.
That last year I started off 1-3, and then I ended up fighting back all the way. I think I lost out on that last playoff spot to Carlos because of like actual points. Like, I think I lost by like 12 points or something. I was pissed. Yeah, I was pissed. But it's like
last year in my other league, man, in my big money league, I started off real bad too. And I reeled off like 6 straight wins in the end to make the playoffs, and then I swept through the playoffs. Eckler carried me. I mean, just gotta keep fighting, bruh. Keep on fighting, bruh.
First four
Me,
picks.
me and
man,
Jed
I'm
offered
hurt.
him a couple pieces too,
And it's not getting
he's not.
accepted.
He doesn't do deals. So he does
Yeah,
deals
man.
after the fact.
All right, I'm
After
just
the
going to
fact.
say this. I told him you can't accept no deal from J-Mag, all right? Because it's always either going to favor J-Mag or he's trying to swindle you, man. He's a swindler over there, all right? Can't trust that guy when it comes to fantasy football. He be talking you into things, Cody. He always be talking you into things.
So T. Higgins and Brees Hall.
For what?
For Cup.
Cup, who he can't use till week 4.
T. Higgins had what? Nothing. I mean, we see Burrow.
It's the same
He might.
argument that you had
And
for
then
Devontae Smith, though.
Brees, I mean, yeah, but Devontae Smith and AJ Brown both perform and cut touchdowns, and that's a high-powered offense. And everybody's saying Joe Burrow's regressing. Maybe he's still hurt from the offseason. T. Higgins is in a contract dispute right now. They don't want to pay him. And then you got Brees over here. He don't even got a quarterback. So what are they going to do? They're going to key off on the run and shut down the run and make Zach Wilson throw.
So how did that go last year, Jet, when he was the only option? How was he doing when that was the only option to do it?
He is Brees.
He is Brees, but okay. My point is, I gave him 2 starters. I'm not trying to swing.
You were a swindler, bro. You were a swindler.
All right, I'll keep him then, and then when they go off and he's like, "Oh, I should have done that."
He always does that. He always does that, and it usually works for J-Mac. He's like, he's got the luck on his side when it comes to stuff like that.
A main
But then
thing
in
of
Cooper Kupp,
why I don't accept that is because I still have my running backs. It's not like Eckler's out for half of 5 games.
He just lost JK for the whole year.
Yeah, but I still have Ramondre and Eckler.
JK was iffy anyways. Kind of sucks. You know, I'm Ohio State.
I at least offered you receivers.
And that's what I was telling you. I have Hopkins still. I have Godwin still.
Bro,
I just picked up Zay Flowers and the Rook.
Do you understand who is throwing Hopkins the ball?
That was one person out of the 4
you
names.
Understand who's throwing Godwin the ball?
I just named 4 names. Okay, Zay Flowers and the Rook. What's up?
The Rook's not gonna last. As soon as
that's why
exactly.
That's why I wasn't doing trades because everything was gonna line up.
I hope you're not leaning on him for this week too hard, but you know.
Nah, it's pretty spread out because I still have Chris Olave.
He'll be 0-4, and then it'll be over. So we'll see.
I mean, the way people perform against me is looking that way, bro.
He'll be 0-4.
Sounds like you need to draft better.
I mean, like I said, it doesn't technically matter, but it said I drafted the best teams.
Well, there you go. Week 1 going into week 2 fantasy for us. We'll keep you guys updated on that. We'll hopefully try to keep these episodes coming out weekly. Let's move into the next part here. Our predictions. Who do we have for our MVP prediction? And we'll couple that right there with our early Super Bowl matchup prediction. So give us an MVP. Give us your Super Bowl matchup. What do you guys think is going where?
Are we splitting it up? Like, is one person going MVP?
Nah, just give them both at the same time, I think.
Okay. For my MVP, and this kind of sucks because he's in my division, but
don't say it.
My MVP prediction is actually going to be Mr. Tua Tagovailoa.
Wow.
That offense is so goddamn explosive, bro. Like and obviously it's just a prediction, so anything can happen, but he just has the arsenal and and I think the bigger part is he has the coach that it'll be 4th and 5 and these guys are like, yeah, let's go for it. Like they don't care. They air that thing out, and Tua he's had a lot of people talk down on him, and I think some of it is just because of the injury history. But if he stays right up, man, I mean that offense. I mean Tyreek Hill week 1, 200 yards, like, and that's with Jalen Waddle taking a backseat because we know he's a wide receiver 1 his damn self, and he still had 70 yards, which is still more than acceptable. So I just think that offense is just going to be one of the top three offenses this year, and if Tua stays healthy for all of it, I mean, I think he has a strong enough case. And as far as Super Bowl,
Okay, did you see
it's
that TikTok where the Tyreek routes? I think I might have sent that to you guys. He was in motion on like every single play.
yeah, I
Every
did see that.
single play. I was freaking that's McDaniel's missing? McDaniels.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Right? Yeah. That
Glasses,
dude is
right?
awesome, man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Young dude. He is awesome. Like that's a good coach right there. But
For
sorry.
sure. As far as a Super Bowl, man, because there's really only a couple teams in the NFC that you could pick from. So
Who's it gonna be?
you're gonna hate this,
Yeah, because
but
that's where I'm going. Go ahead.
dude, I really think this is the Niners' year. I really do. They've had some bad luck go their way, especially last year. Because I really do think they give the Eagles a run for their money if Brock Purdy doesn't get hurt in that game. Because that dude, like I don't think has he lost a game, and that carried over into the playoffs.
I think one.
Maybe one? I think
I
one.
think it was one. Yeah.
I think. I don't even know. But I think one, yeah.
Like from being drafted Mr. Irrelevant to where he's at right now, like that story is so ridiculous. Like he's so damn good for being the last pick in the draft, and you can blame it on Shanahan, right? Shanahan, he's a Shanahan, right? Coach.
Yep.
You could blame it on Shanahan's system if you want, but somebody still has to go out there and execute. And in week one, he gave the Steelers everything they could handle and then some. Like they destroyed them boys. So I don't want to pick the Eagles. I'm damn sure not picking the Cowboys, and I don't know who else you really go in the NFC. So I'm gonna stick with the Niners. And in the AFC, this is where it gets rough because all the good AFC teams had some pretty trash week ones. We're gonna be honest. And I could have been a fan and picked my team because we had a good shot with Rodgers, but that's over with. So I don't know, man. Yeah, for sure. It's hard to go against the Chiefs, man. Like just towards the end of the year, they're just gonna start clicking, and Mahomes is just that guy. So I'm gonna just go Niners Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Then let me piggyback off of that. We have the exact same Super Bowl matchup. Who do you have winning?
Oof.
I think I have Niners for myself. I have Niners winning the Super Bowl.
Damn.
I think they got too many pieces.
This is a rematch, right? They played in the Super Bowl already.
The first Super Bowl, right, with Mahomes, first one.
He's played Brady.
He lost.
He
and then
played the Eagles. And I think the other one is the Niners. I think it is the Niners.
I think so.
Oh yeah, because it's Jimmy G. Yeah, it is the Niners. Damn. Nah, I got to ride with Mahomes. That guy. You gotta go Mahomes. I'm gonna go Mahomes.
Hey, I mean, they're always deadly later on in the season after they figure things out and start going. Those guys just get it going. So that's gonna be a great one. But I do have Niners, Chiefs, and I think I go Niners there. As for the Super Bowl MVP, I have this man on my fantasy, Mahomes. He didn't have any receivers. He didn't have Kelsey, and he was still able to get some points up there and get a couple yards and stuff. So I think I go Mahomes. It's hard to go against Mahomes. The things that he can do with his feet, with his arm, it's just incredible. And I mean, he gets Kelsey back. So yeah, I think I got to go Mahomes for MVP. So Jan, where do you have? Who do you have?
Well, I don't want to. I'm gonna mix it up, man. Y'all know me. All right, I'm gonna mix it up because yeah, it was gonna be Mahomes, but it was flip flopping between him and Herbert. I'm gonna go Herbert.
Ooh,
just gonna do it. I think Herbert's gonna win MVP. Like he ran into a buzzsaw in Miami. Like that was tough. Like, but that's the thing. All these teams aren't gonna do that. You know what I mean? That's like a special circumstance. That Miami offense is just fast, loaded. And the Chargers, I mean, they're not the worst defense, but
They're pretty
average
bad.
at best. Yeah. But I think that'd be enough for Herbert. Also, I mean, it comes down to Eckler, but if Eckler is hurt or if he has a lingering injury or anything, this dude's gonna have to throw, and he's got the receivers. Keenan Allen. Uh, Speaking of Keenan Allen, you guys know me. I speak highly of this man, and you guys never give me due credit or him due credit. He is good, man. And then he got Williams, gotta stay healthy. And then they picked up this dude, Quentin Johnson. And I mean, once he gets going, he's gonna be good, man. He looks like just another big, tall, fast receiver that
He was good in
Herbert can
college.
just launch missiles to. You know what I mean? And then they got the offensive coordinator from the Cowboys, Kellen Moore. He's good, man. He's good. The head coach, not so good, but Kellen Moore,
Yeah, he
he's good.
sucks. I don't even know how he kept his job.
Yeah, I think they were just like, all right, bro, this is your last season. Like, you better show
It's
out.
crazy.
And then, yeah, man, it's hard not to pick the 49ers, but you know what? Fuck the 49ers, man. Fuck those motherfuckers. And I'm going to just do it, man. I mean, they received plenty of hate over the years. Plenty of hate.
No.
Well deserved hate. And y'all know it's coming, bro. I don't
No,
care,
it's
man.
not.
Look, bro.
Don't do this to me,
Say-
Jan.
say
Don't.
it.
That
You don't even.
defense,
Say
that
No, it's the
defense
first game.
looks fucking
They
fire,
always
bro.
look
fire.
fire.
Yeah,
They
looks
always
can be
look
deceiving.
fire.
No, that defense is, well, I mean, I don't trust the 49ers. They always get injured. Something always happens to the 49ers. You know why? Because they sold their soul in the 90s, man. And you know what? The Cowboys did too, but since you guys are picking the same teams, I told you I'm going to mix it up. So we're
Pick the
going to
Eagles.
go.
No, pick
They're
the
Hell no.
Eagles.
Hell no, bro. You know I can't pick no Eagles. Hell no, I don't pick no
It
Eagles.
seems like unless you're
Hell
the
no.
Colts, you got a bone to pick with every single team.
I mean,
Not
it's the
the
NFL.
Seahawks.
What do you want, J-Mag? That's how it is, player.
No, it's not how it is. No, it's not. You don't have to have a bone to pick with every single team.
What's the bone to pick here? Well, I don't
Not the
understand. What am I
Seahawks.
doing? The 49ers, I mean, it's a hated team, just like the Cowboys are, just like
Just like the Eagles are, just like the
The
Jets are in the
Steelers.
50s. Like, come
the
on.
Jets. The Jets in the
That was-
50s,
that-
that's because it's against my team, J-Man. What do you want from
you
me?
were the
You
lion.
want me-
You were the
you know
lion.
what my bone to pick with you is because you're piggybacking off my quarterback and you're like, oh, he's our quarterback, Peyton Manning. You're the
What does that have to
man.
do
Get
with
the hell out of here.
anything?
No, you're telling. No, I'm gonna bring it up because I hate
What are
on
you
every
talking
team. I don't
about?
care. I don't care. I hate on every team. Seahawks, y'all suck. 4th and 1. Geno Smith, you're talking big shit. Geno Smith, get out of here. Geno Smith, regression. I told you. We all told you. All three of us here told you Geno Smith wasn't like that. Now you're feeling the pain, son.
It's game one. I still have
There's
faith
one
in my
thing we can
quarterback.
we
I
can
still
all
have
agree on.
faith.
This guy, I'm sorry, Jet. I apologize. There's nothing for me to hate about your team right now, but you know that just sucks. I do hate Joe Namath though. Fuck that guy. Right? He's Johnny
Okay, so
Unitas
you-
is hurt. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna predict your Super Bowl win. Yeah, the best player in the league is hurt, bro. Like, he's playing hurt. Come on.
As soon as you told me that story, I dubbed you a generational hater. That shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, fuck it, fuck Joe Namath, drunk ass motherfucker. Okay, but no, I mean, in all actuality, I do want to pick the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are gonna go to the Super Bowl again because, like you guys said, Mahomes is so goddamn good, man. This motherfucker is great already. He's already like upper echelon of quarterbacks, and he's still playing, and he's still in his 20s. Like that's insane. It's insane. Like when it's all said and done, I don't know about passing Brady, but and J Mac knows he loves Manning just as much as I do. He's gonna pass Manning. He's gonna pass Montana. He's gonna pass all these guys. It's just like him and Brady are gonna be up there. You know what I mean? I want to pick them for the Super Bowl. Like I said, I'll mix it up just to make things fun. You know, Chargers. I'll pick Herbert for MVP, but Mahomes, it's hard to pick him. So at AFC, I go Mahomes and the Chiefs. And then, like I said, I mean, the 49ers are the 49ers. They should have been there last year. Injuries. How do you run out of quarterbacks in a damn game? That's just bad luck right there. They got McCaffrey, which was good. That's stupid. Who want to trade them McCaffrey, man? And you guys could have got so much more. Like, anyways, but yeah, they got McCaffrey, they got Debo, Ayuk. I don't think Ayuk's gonna. He's always does this, man. He has these games and he falls off. He doesn't. Just it's not a complete thing for him. You know, if he's young or he's not a hard worker, I don't know, but it's never complete with that guy. And that defense is ridiculous. But something always happens to the 49ers. Always. Some injury or some bad play or something. And I'm all
The
for
lights
it
go
because
out.
right? Yeah, right. Something always happens, and the way we all talk about Cowboys fans. I'm gonna say, and I brought this up. This is a little bit different, but this I brought this up. You guys know this. I say this all the time. Cowboys fans, they're not alone anymore because now it's 49ers fans and them Steelers fans. These are the three worst fan bases. I don't care.
I'm with you on
I
the
don't care.
Steelers. I agree. I'm with you on the Steelers.
Like I told John, our boy John Micheletti. I'm gonna bring his sister in because she was talking shit to me too. Maya, they're all Steeler fans, the whole family, and they're like, they just be talking shit, man. And I told them straight up, y'all the new Cowboys fans. I think Cowboys fans have been so humbled and so embarrassed over the years. We've been beating down on them for over the years that they're a little bit more humble nowadays. There's still the idiots out there, of course, but they're a little bit more humble as a whole.
I
And I
can
think
agree
the
with
Steelers
that. I
went
can
bloop,
agree.
bloop, bloop, and now the Steelers are all fat-headed idiots. Oh, Kenny Pickett. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the 49er fans always been cocky assholes. Always. Always. As far as I can remember. 49ers fans are always these cocky assholes.
I don't know
Man.
any 49ers fans like that. We've grown up here
No,
in
a
Texas.
ton. No, a
I
damn
know.
ton.
I
We know
will
the
say,
Cowboys fans are like.
going to John's family is so fucking hilarious. You brought them up, but John's stepdad, Kenny, his name is Kenny. Actually, funny, Kenny Pickett. But that's actually one of the best Steeler
Jersey.
fans I ever met. Man, I went to John's house for his birthday, and I mean, I'm like half drunk on my ass, and I'm just sitting there talking to him in the kitchen. We're just sitting there, just drinking beer, just talking about football. It's like, who's your team? It was like the Jets. I was like, oh, okay, man, that's great. That guy, that guy Brees Hall, he's pretty good. And this is before we played, so I don't know how he feels about him now. But he was like, yeah, the guy's pretty good. You guys got a good team, man. Can't say that for the rest of the years. You guys look pretty good this year. I was like, hey, man, I appreciate you, dog. You know, them Steelers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't look that good, but you know what I'm saying? Nah, but that was a great conversation. Like, I'm just sitting, like, matter of fact, that's a funny ass story. John is dying in the bathroom because he got too drunk. He's over there throwing up in the bathroom, but we don't know where he's at for 2 hours. So in those 2 hours, I'm just sitting there talking to John's stepdad about football, and John's in the bathroom dying. But that was a good night. But yeah, not all of them. Obviously, all fan bases have their good fans.
Obviously, yeah.
All fan bases have their bad fans. But the Steelers and the Cowboys, and I guess to Jan's word, the Niners, these motherfuckers for some reason are amplified. They got megaphones, and you can just you hear them louder than the other fan bases. So yeah, fuck them.
I will agree.
And for a little while, it was
John's
these guys,
point.
the Seahawks, when they were doing
The
their little
Seahawks?
winning streaks, their little fan base. Oh my god, they didn't shut the hell up now. But back then, man, for that 5-6 year stretch, just
I guess people can't be happy about their team being successful, man. I don't know. That's what it sounds like.
to a point, we're the greatest. Oh, damn, we're gonna be winning Super Bowl. Shit, the hell.
So you went Chiefs, Cowboys. You have Chiefs winning.
Well,
I
yeah.
hope.
I mean, oh, no, I do have the Chiefs winning, but I mean, I think the 49ers, but I'm not gonna pick them. Just I'm throwing it out there. So we do all have the same basic picks, but fuck them. So yeah, I'm going Cowboys. Why not?
Okay, Codes, MVP Super Bowl predictions.
I mean, it's obviously the Chiefs going in the Super Bowl. Let's keep it a stack. It's common sense. It's pretty obvious. There's no way they don't do it again. It would be crazy though if they got another like an actual good receiver they can actually be using, but who knows how that's gonna happen?
Yeah, that's crazy.
As far as the other side, you can't tell me the Eagles aren't shaking back. I feel like y'all are just like doubting them for some reason over the 49ers. It's just crazy to me. I feel like the Eagles
real quick, you know why I do that? Yeah, they have the same team and they got stronger in defense. It's because their offensive coordinators are now the Colts head coach. That dude really raised the level of Jalen Hurts. Like he kind of picked him up and he's not there anymore. So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of regression. And in these couple of games, I can kind of see it a little bit. You know what I mean? Well, that couple of games, this last game, you can kind of see it a little bit. That's why I personally didn't pick them. I know I hate the Eagles, but I just want to clarify that.
I just feel like they got a chip on their shoulder because they just lost, in the worst way possible, kind of like just second place. Losing Super Bowl is just crazy. Like they're still a good team, so I feel like they're gonna go too, and I do think they're gonna win this time with Jalen Hurts being MVP because he deserved it last year.
He should have had it last year, man. We've said this before. He should have had it last year, even though they lost. He should have had it. That'd have been crazy. Okay, and your MVP?
Jalen.
Jalen. Okay. Jalen Hurts.
League, how about the like overall just league MVP, not Super Bowl MVP?
League.
Yeah.
Ooh.
As I'm going with Herbert for the league, but for Super Bowl,
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Dang, that's tough. Justice said Tua, and what'd you say, J Mag?
Patrick.
Dang. That's tough. There's too many good players right now that they're just being MVP level.
Gino.
Nah, bro.
That was a good shot. Good shot, J-Mac. Good shot.
I guess I don't know. I guess I'll say Cooper Kupp. I say off of injury he comes back and just shines.
Dang, when's the last time a receiver won the MVP?
If he doesn't even play for like 3 more weeks, that's tough, man.
That's what I'm saying.
And also, I just thought about this. If Tua wins MVP, I mean, he's can win comeback player of the year too. So it's pretty.
Yeah. All right.
That'd be nuts.
There you go. Any final thoughts, boys, on the NFL season, fantasy season that we got up in front of us?
It's shake back week, man. Yeah,
For who?
For everybody.
Just for everything.
Everything, bro. Everybody needs to shake back.
For me personally, man, I'm just very happy with Anthony Richardson. I know you get a lot of hate getting drafted so high. Everybody's like, he can't throw it, he doesn't have accuracy. And, he does need to work on his accuracy. He does. But mentally, he's there, man. Like, he's learning. He plays just smart football. That arm is live, though. He got to tame his arm. But I'm really happy with Anthony Richardson as a Colts fan. I'm very, very happy. And I'm sorry, Justin. Damn, I just keep thinking about it over my head, man, because we were sitting there watching it together, man, and just
that was tough.
If y'all still had Aaron Rodgers, I would have put y'all in the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
I mean, you look at our defense, so would I. Like, I feel like if Aaron Rodgers plays that game, I think we whoop the Bills. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so, yeah.
But I don't know,
Yeah,
real
would've
quick,
been-
did you want to do our week 2 pick'ems? Just go through it real quick, the schedule.
Yeah, we can.
definitely.
Let's rattle them off. Let me bring it up here. Unless you
We
had them
can,
already.
we can do like a little game. We can keep track of it, see who gets the most right.
Chiefs, Jags.
Okay.
man, did you get matching headphones for your jersey, or you always had those?
Nah, these are the ones that I always had.
Yeah, he's
the other
always
ones gave out
had.
on me, but yeah, they go perfect for the NFL season.
You need Cody's chair now.
The red. I don't like the red.
Oh, it's red. It looks
It's
orange here. I
red,
don't know.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It was Vikings Eagles. Eagles won that one, so we were a little late on that one. So we'll go ahead and skip over that one. We'll
Got the
go.
Vikes.
We'll go. Got the Vikes. I think I would have gone the Eagles. Honestly, like damn, that was a good game though. Raiders Bills. What do you guys think?
Where's it? Raiders at Bills?
Raiders at Bills. Yep. We'll go down the line. Jet that way.
I think I'm gonna take the upset. I think I'm gonna take the Raiders.
Oh, okay. He's gonna take the Raiders. I'll go next. I'm gonna go take the Bills. I gotta take the Bills on that one. They're at home. They gotta shake back. They gotta show the team that they can be. So I'm gonna go Bills. Codes.
It's Bills. Let's keep it
Bills.
a sack.
And Jan.
I'm gonna go Bills, but Raiders did look really good. But what's his name? The receiver, I think Myers, Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby
is hurt.
Myers.
Yeah, Garoppolo's feeding that dude, and he's out. So that was a vicious hit
Yeah,
he
that
took
was-
last week.
That was rough.
Yeah, and J Mac was like, "Oh my god!" But
yeah, that was.
they played really good. But Bills.
Okay, there you go. Ravens at Bengals. Jet.
Give me the Ravens.
Ravens at Bengals. I gotta go Bengals on that one. I think that just like the Bills, they got something to prove. They're at home. They gotta go Bengals. Codes.
I think with Mark Andrews back, the Ravens have a really good chance now. But their run game isn't strong, but hey, I still feel like they could do it.
Jan?
I'm going Ravens. I think they're gonna play really good Ravens football, play hard nosed defense. Joe Burrow and that offense look a little shook right now, man. So just a little bit. They need to work it out, whatever they need to work out. Whether it's Burrow, maybe his calf is still hurting, maybe T Higgins just not happy, but they need to work it out, man. They're too good to be playing like that. I'm gonna go Ravens.
Chiefs at Jaguars. Jet?
Damn, Travis Kelsey being back. They signed Chris Jones. They did what they needed to do on that front. But Trevor Lawrence is my fantasy quarterback. I'm going for 5 touchdowns, 300 yards, 400 yards. Give me Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars, man.
I'm gonna go opposite. I don't think we've had one that lined up yet. I'm gonna go Chiefs on that one. 0-for-1. He named them all. He named all the good points of what just happened for the Chiefs. So yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs. Codes?
Chiefs. I'm Chiefs.
Jan?
Damn. Let's go, Jam, man. Calvin Ridley's my wide receiver 1, my fantasy, man. Let's go. I'm gonna go with the upset. We're gonna go Jaguars, man. I think they're gonna prove in this game. They're gonna take it personally, and they're gonna prove like, hey, we are one of those teams. We can beat this. Now, I'm not gonna say maybe they meet up in the playoffs and things change, but as of right now, week 2, I think the Jags have a little bit more to earn from this game. I guess you know what I mean.
You guys got the Chiefs starting off 0-2. Oh.
Stuff. I know it's crazy, but
all right. Chargers and Titans. Jet. Chargers at Titans.
Oh, give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. I'm not trusting Tannehill worth a damn. So
same thing. I'm going Chargers on that one. They get their first win of the season. Coach?
I beg to differ. I think the Titans might do it, man.
The crazy guy.
That guy that thinks he could tackle Derrick Henry one time. Oh, yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's. First of all, I got all the Chargers in my fantasy. Both my teams. I got Herbert and Eckler in one team, and then I got Keenan and Williams on the other team. So I'm riding with them all season. Got to go with that high-powered offense and the future MVP of the league, Justin Herbert. Yeah, definitely. And that's another thing, man. I know you saw that Mark Ingram video. That's not even Derrick Henry. That's you guys gonna be you, Coach.
Did you see the other side of that video though?
Yes.
It was a prank.
He did it on purpose.
He did it on purpose. I mean, he took a shot regardless.
Yeah, he took a shot, but
he did it on purpose.
I didn't even attempt to.
I think that guy's probably bigger than Cody, taller than Cody, and Mark Ingram's smaller than Derrick Henry. So that's just. Yeah.
Next game we got Packers at the Falcons.
We gotta make that happen.
Undefeated right now. Jet, where you going?
I will say that I am very confident in that last pick of the Chargers, and I'm only like 40% confident in that Raiders pick. So I'm glad that Cody went ahead and picked the Titans. Not gonna lie about that one, but what was the matchup you said? I'm sorry.
Packers at Falcons.
Ooh,
ain't no ooh.
Why not?
Oh,
I like the Falcons, man. But
Falcons again. I don't think we. Go ahead.
I like Bijan. That run game is crazy. That offensive line is crazy. But I'm a Jordan Love believer, man. That guy looks good. And this is like his first real time, like starting for real. The keys. He has the keys to the kingdom, and he looked really good. Give me the Packers.
I thought you were gonna go Falcons. Yeah, I'm on board with that too. Jordan Love, he actually looked like he fit. Like he was actually slinging the ball.
I would not be surprised if the Falcons won, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they have that one as a close game. Atlanta's up. They're the favorite on that one. But yeah, I'm going Packers on that one. Codes?
Falcons are taking it, man. They're
taking
it. Jan?
Desmond Ritter sucks. Packers.
Seahawks at the Lions.
Give me the Hawks.
Oh man, this is the Lions. They just beat the Chiefs. They're coming off a high. They're going back home. They got that high-powered offense. I think I got to go with the Lions on this one. And I took Jet's spot. Jet was supposed to go first, but I went Lions. Sorry, Jet. Go ahead.
Nah, give me the Lions, man. That offense is stupid. Like I'm like I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. Y'all niggas are starting 0-2. I'm sorry. The Lions are good,
Well,
bro.
we know where Codes is going. He said Hawks
We
already. There
beat
you
them
go.
in
He
the last 5
believes.
times we played them.
This ain't the same old Lions.
This is not the same old Lions,
Played
man.
them
They
twice last
have
year.
your boy outside of the Seahawks. I think this dude might be your favorite player, Amon,
He
Mister
is.
the God of the Sun. Him, but that Reynolds on the outside. But they said that they're gonna give Gibbs the ball more, man, and that dude was ridiculously efficient with the
He's
ball.
fat. I obviously watched him at Alabama. He looks faster now. It's
And they're playing
crazy.
on that turf, man. That's like they have like that Colts turf. I swear that makes people run half a second faster out there. Like it's crazy,
He's
man.
quick,
Bruh, it's
bro.
gonna be a shootout, and we're gonna win.
A
I don't think
shootout.
so. I don't think
Yeah,
you
A,
guys
a
muster up enough.
shootout.
a
That
shootout.
defense, I think you're underestimating that Lions defense. They play with a lot of heart out there. They fly, man.
Heart don't mean good.
Heart was all your Seahawks team did last season. What are you talking about? Your team won with heart last year,
And we were
the
still in the
whole year.
middle of everybody.
Yeah, but the difference is the Lions actually have talent.
On the offensive side, not the defensive side.
Defensive side too, man.
Their defense is known to be shit.
Moving
But
on
this
to
is
the
not the
next one.
same. Oh, this is not the same Lions.
Colts at Texans. Jet.
Give me the Colts, man. Like I said in the fantasy part, Anthony Richardson, he was drafted as it's kind of weird to say project because you don't take really a project with that high draft capital, but that's essentially what it was. Like he needed to be refined, he needed his mechanics to be tuned a little bit. Um but he came out there week 1 and he looked great, man. Like I said, he looked the best out of all the rookie quarterbacks that played. That defense looked alive. I've never really been the biggest fan of Michael Pittman, but he had that one touchdown that I was like, God damn, I didn't even know he was that fast. Um, so yeah, man, give me the Colts. I got the Colts over the Texans. The Texans look kind of shaky. So
Same. I got the Colts over the Texans on that one. Houston's actually the favorites to win that one. That's probably because they're at home. But yeah, Indianapolis has more pieces, I think, and more proven pieces both on both sides of the ball. So that'll be a good one to see. But yeah, Colts.
Should be our first sweep.
okay,
There you go.
I want you to say it.
I'm not saying it.
Just do the
Moving
you.
on.
Do the you. Okay, real quick though. Okay, I'm picking the Colts, obviously. Anthony Richardson, all that. Now, DeMeco Ryans is going to be ready. This dude is going to be ready. He's going to test Anthony Richardson. I am pretty excited to see this game. I don't think it's going to be some kind of like blowout or anything. I think it's going to be close, and I don't think it's going to be high scoring. I'm thinking like 16-13 Colts. Like we win on a field goal. What Anthony Richardson hasn't proven is his ability to throw the ball downfield. Everything we did was that they were within like 25 yards. So, and the one
and the
time he
Texans
did try
defense
to
doesn't look bad. I don't mean to cut you off, but
doesn't,
it
man.
doesn't look bad. Yeah.
That and they do have Damian Pierce. He does pretty good against us. He's not great, but if we can get pressure on CJ Stroud, and then I don't know, man. Like Colts have bad history with quarterbacks giving up big games to young quarterbacks like that are like up and coming. You know what I mean? And oh man, he put up 30 points against the Colts at 300 yards. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. We're just known for doing that. But I don't. I takes close scoring, low scoring game. 16-13 Colts.
There you go.
That's
Next
a
game we've
low
got
score.
Bears at Buccaneers. Jet.
Yeah,
Uh,
the stinky bowl of the week. Dang.
this is one of the funner debates that I have with Jan, but I am a Justin Fields believer. I think that he is obviously athletically gifted, but this is his second year or is his third?
Third, I think.
Third, yeah, third.
Okay.
I believe.
He's still shaky throwing the ball, but obviously he's a gifted athlete. So I just feel like if he gets the right like guy mentor around him, kind of like what I think his name is Steichen did for Jalen Hurts and totally like changed his throwing mechanics and all that good stuff. I think that would work well
Anthony
for
Rich.
Justin Fields, but he just doesn't have that. And Chicago isn't really a good organization for someone of Justin Fields' talents and deficiencies to go in and lift that franchise up. So I'm going to take the Bears. Like Jan said, this isn't the greatest game, but they do have a lot of pieces. And yeah, Justin Fields believer. So
I'm on the opposite side of that. I'm taking the Bucks. Baker Mayfield actually, I think, did decent. I mean, his receivers went off, right? Like Cody mentioned, he has Godwin. I have Evans. They both kind of did really well. So this is a prove it year for Baker. I think it's his last chance to stay in the league as a starter, even if he gets to stay. So I think he's got something to prove, and he showed it week one. So I think he continues that. So yeah, I go Bucks. Code.
I'm gonna just say Bears because they both suck, and I have no take on this.
You got Godwin.
Yeah,
I know, right?
that touchdown can go to anybody.
I'm gonna go Bears. So the defensive coordinator is now the head coach of the Bears is Eberflus. He's a good defensive coordinator, man. I think he rattles Baker, gets him to throw a couple interceptions, and then I also really I picked him up in fantasy in Mother League. The rookie running back for the Bears, something Johnson. I can't remember his first name.
Roshan.
R. Johnson. Yeah. Oh yeah. From I believe Texas. That dude, he's good, man. If they give him more touches and kind of do a little what Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor should be type of thing, you know what I mean? I think that offense can they don't have a Steichen like the Colts have now and the Eagles had last year, but Justin Fields, as much as I hate him, man, he's not a dummy, man. We all saw him at Ohio State. Like I watch a lot of college football too. We saw him at Ohio State. He can throw the ball, man. It's just mechanics, feet set. But I think if they incorporate this dude more, I think they're gonna be a good, solid team. Not a great team, but a solid team, and I think they take the dub over the Bucks.
It's cool you bring up Roshan because he only didn't get touches at Texas because fucking Bijan was there. But they knew the NFL and everyone knew he was great, but Bijan's transcended. So it's tough.
Definitely. Love that guy.
On to our next game, Giants at the Cardinals. Jet.
Give me the goddamn Giants.
Bro. Why are we even that? We should just skip this game.
Nope.
No, because the Cardinals can win, bro.
Yep.
They're starting the season 0-7.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Giants on that one too. Coach, Giants,
man.
Yeah.
It's at Arizona.
At Arizona, yep.
Taking the upset, man. I'm going Cardinals.
There it is. That's why we do pick'ems.
There you go. I think, yep, there you go. Moving on to our next one. 49ers at the Rams, both undefeated.
Give me the Niners. Smash the Niners.
Niners.
The red and gold team. I'm just kidding. The 49ers.
Then we got our game of the week. I'm calling it game of the week. Could have been game of the week. Jets, Cowboys.
That
Jet,
is
this is your game of the week.
That would have been my game of the week, yeah.
Would have, should have.
Yeah.
No, it easily was. Yeah.
Now it's Seahawks Lions.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna be mad if any of you guys pick the Cowboys. It's obviously the smarter pick, but I am gonna trust my defense. I'm going to trust in the fact that over the years that Zach Wilson has started, we at least get 3 games a year where he just looks like the guy. I'm going to trust that it's this one because this is the only one that I care about after Rodgers went out. So I am taking the Jets in a close victory.
This one's tough, but I've already gone against Jet multiple times on this pick'ems. I think we can afford to go together on this one. I'm going to go Jets. He's got the record behind him, just like the Broncos. They have not beat the Broncos since '97. Cowboys have. So
that's awesome, man. Those are great games.
Those are, yeah. So Jet's got his own little record going. I hope it continues. I hope they show up. It's in Dallas. It's going to be tough. Like Jet said, your head goes Cowboys, but this is gonna be tough. I'm going with my heart. Go Jets. Codes.
Fuck Cowboys to the day I die.
Jan, got a chance here to take a lead, possibly.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be the Cowboys. It's just they're just too good on defense over there for Zachy. And if they try to run the ball, they're gonna they start keying off on that run, and then they start forcing them to throw. It's kind of over. And I mean, Jets defense, they do have a really good defense, but I think it's just in the end, it's just going to be just too much. It's kind of like the Colts this past week with the Jaguars. It's just too much. You're going to have to be able to score because eventually the other team's going to score. And Cowboys are going to pull it off. I'm going to go
Cowboys.
like 27-9. Cowboys.
They are the heavily favorites. They have the highest. What's the word? Like spread. Yeah, they have the highest spread of all the teams here. So yeah, that'll be I guess our upset alert of the week. So there you go, Jets, Cowboys. Moving on to the next game, Commanders, Broncos. They're at Mile High. Jet, where are you going?
I checked out. What was the first team?
Commanders, Broncos.
I'm sorry. Started thinking about the goddamn Jets. Give me the Broncos. I am not a Sam Howell believer. He has to show me. I was a little more of the faith that he would be good, but that week one was kind of, and I'm gonna put my faith in Russell Wilson one more time, man. But you know what I'm saying? I can't do it forever. I gotta see something. So
he had a solid week one. It wasn't his fault.
But you paid him to have better than solid. That's
yeah. I mean, but judging off of what we did last year, improvement. It's improvement, and I think by a good margin. I'm going to the Broncos on this one. They're at Mile High. Look good. We got Sean Payton again, or whatever. He's our head coach now. So yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos. Coach.
Give me them Redskins.
I don't think you can say that.
Give me the football team.
Yeah, the football team. The football team. Jan?
It's in Mile High. You got to go Broncos.
Go last game for Sunday, and then we'll do our Monday picks. Dolphins at New England. Patriots. Dolphins, Patriots. Jet?
Give me the Dolphins.
I'm gonna go same thing. Dolphins. I think that'll be a good game though. It's a division matchup in New England. So yeah. Jan?
Dolphins. Yeah. It's the youngster coach going up against his master in Bill Belichick. So
I don't think he's beaten Tua.
Yeah, I don't know that. I was thinking about that, but I don't know, man. That's a fishy game. I don't know. It's fishy because Belichick likes to shut down your number one option. So we're gonna see what he usually does pretty decent against Tyreek. Game plan against Tyreek, but it's just too much, man. There's too much firepower over there.
Jalen.
Belichick might have to pull out one of those old stops that he's known to do, right? The Spygate, Deflategate, something. New gate might be coming up. Then we got our Monday.
Edward?
Monday night games. We've got our first one, Saints at Panthers.
Oh, there's two this week?
There is two. Yep.
Give me the Saints.
The Saints. Yeah, give me the Saints. I'm gonna go Saints on that one as well.
Saints.
Jan?
At the Panthers, I'm gonna go Panthers. I think Bryce gets a win here. I think he gets Dubberooski.
Not mad at it.
First dub of the year. And then our next game, Browns at Steelers.
Give me the Browns by 40.
Oh man, that's gonna be another.
I just picked up their defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Browns on that one. Yeah, I gotta go Browns on that one. Codes.
Browns 21-10.
A score.
Yeah, I'm putting money on it.
I'm gonna go Steelers.
Oh, god
Steelers.
damn it.
There you go. Jan going with the wild card pick.
I want John to lose in every aspect of football.
Dang.
Fantasy, NFL.
You know that means he has to be worse than the Cardinals.
And I'm sorry, J-Mag, but fuck Boston.
You guys will hear about more of that when NBA season comes back. Have to do an NBA.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. But that was episode 1 of our football season here. Week 1 thoughts, week 2 predictions, Super Bowl predictions, MVP predictions, all the good stuff that you guys just heard. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you guys think is going to the Super Bowl? Who do you guys think is MVP? Who's your team? A lot of comments, man. This is a chance to go ahead and comment your teams, comment your thoughts, everything. Go ahead and let us know what you guys' takes on the upcoming NFL season. Any last words, boys?
Fuck the Cowboys.
Hey, shout out Nike. I got them Balvins. I get exclusive access for everything. I love you, Nike. I love you guys. It's about your stuff.
We appreciate you guys watching it. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next one. Like I said, we hope to have them weekly. We will see how often we get to pump these out.